Yuck. Yuck. Welcome, one and all, to String Theory.
Happy Wednesday!
Happy Wednesday,
that
the
day.
weekly live YouTube show where you ask the questions and we care. And we love you. We love you
We
all.
love you for it.
We love you for it, for putting up with us for 79 weeks.
We're already enjoying you right now.
We're already enjoying our audience as we speak right now. Much like this tomato,
One of the last of the bountiful harvest from Ginger's organic garden.
that is correct, the orgasmic garden.
Perfect
So-
for picking.
Yeah. So a special shout out, obviously, to our tremendous partners. Boucher Guitars, love you, Robin, everyone. Levy's Leather Straps, the makers of our String Theory embossed straps that are around.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, guys. G&G Music, Annie Ganesh, Glenn Hotel, couldn't do it without you. Fan Music, same thing. Stephen McNeil couldn't do this without
Premier.
you. And the Opry Music Store in Miramichi, New Brunswick, Vince Mullen.
YCH, as Ginger and I call it.
YCH, yes. Love you dearly, Vince. You're a tremendous man. And on from there, we go into our good buddies at K&K.
K&K
Best pickups in the world. Gallagher Guitars, Recording King, Alvarez Yerry, Yamaha Canada, James Martin Instruments in Ireland, Audio Sprockets, the makers of the Tone Decks, D'Addario Canada, couldn't do it without you. Brickhouse Guitars, my friend Roger Schmidt in Kitchener, Ontario, Joshua House, tremendous luthier in Godrich, Ontario, Apollo Picks, Nick Monin, holy crap. Just got another batch of them.
A shipment.
Yes, I ordered 4 more that I have stowed away.
They're thick as a McGregor.
They're thick as a McGregor. Tone right.
Right.
Damn. Close Guitars, the makers of one of the finest carbon fiber guitars I've ever used. And Cody Guitars, our new friend right from the community here, who's building some of the best electrics I've ever seen. And a brand new partner with us, the ARC, Acoustic Resonance Comfort.
Yep.
Our buddy Dakota McNamara, who started a brand new company that's building custom armrests for any acoustic instrument.
Good idea, because that's been around for a while.
Forever.
But he made it just the bomb.
Yeah,
Took it to
really
a whole different
good.
level.
He rocked out with his cock out
He did.
all the way. And so there you go. There's String Theory. And
Good night, everybody.
good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. No.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. We're gonna get drunk now. Anyhow, we love yous, and
Look at that tomato.
isn't that great?
There's another couple over on the desk, but you guys can't see that because Ginger's over there.
This will
Well, Jack can have it, I guess.
that will eventually go in a spaghetti sauce now that I've bruised it terminally.
Yeah, Jack doesn't eat
Should
it first.
get that before
I don't
somebody
even know where it
steps-
went.
Well, that's dangerous.
Well, I'm certainly not enjoying
that?
it right now.
You better get that off the floor because
Jack's not going with
things,
it.
I'm not
people
enjoying it.
walking things, and
I
so
guess.
yeah,
Hey, hippie,
yes.
I'm not enjoying that right now.
No,
'cause
I'm
it's
not
got
enjoying-
dropped.
Maybe Manager can retrieve it. Is it retrieved?
It's retrieved.
Okay. Did I hurt it?
Crisis averted.
No, it's fine.
Okay, good.
It'll make
Just
mighty
everything
fine
about
sauce.
the tomato. We are about the tomatoes.
My
Would you
mic
like us-
stand is failing miserably, though.
Would you like us to carry on?
Sure.
Hey, what are these?
Just tighten that up at the.
I did.
At the,
It's as tight as it gets.
well, there you go.
All right.
So
You need a technician to come over and sort you the heck out?
yeah,
Wait,
possibly.
Yeah. I'm gonna be okay now.
It's always one thing or another, isn't
Oh,
it?
yes.
Technical
Get
difficulty.
everything working
No.
one day.
But we're gonna go slide right into
Capo Corner.
Capo Corner, and I'm gonna contribute my part of Capo Corner right now, which is just a message that I got today, actually yesterday. I'm sorry, from a guy in Russia.
Go away.
A guy in Russia messaged me and saw and watches like religiously Russia. He was in Moscow.
Russia?
Yeah. He's in Moscow.
not the
And
moon.
he was talking about the videos that I had done about Martin guitars and the pricing of Martin and guitars like that. And he told me, he said, yeah, I kind of have to agree with you about the price of Martins because in order to buy a Martin in Russia, it's a year's salary.
Holy crap.
That's how much a Martin costs in Russia. A year's salary, an average year's salary. Can you imagine?
No.
Like, I just can't even fathom that, right? Like, and he's not the first person from that part of the world that's contacted me. I've had people talk to me from Ukraine, all over that part of the world, who are all, there's a lot of musicians, a lot of guitar players.
Right.
There. And,
That's a new Martin.
Yeah, a brand new D28 is a year's salary.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's weird.
but it gives us all, also, we should be thankful that our prices are much lower than that.
Yes.
Here, right?
Yeah.
Even though they are still high comparatively to most other things, the idea that you have to spend everything you earn in a year, to
For a
finance,
guitar.
it's like buying a house to buy a Martin, right? It's just ridiculous. But
Wow.
yeah, so, but and I'm so proud that somebody from in Moscow is watching us.
What's his name? Do you remember?
I didn't say it's in my YouTube chat, but I didn't save his name.
I know a guy from Moscow.
Really?
Yeah, Ivan. Ivan Krakov. He's a good guy. He's a sound
You're
tech.
twisted.
Oh God Almighty!
Thought you'd like that.
Oh, there's so much wrong with that joke, and,
No.
and there's just so many places I could have gone right then that could have got us canceled.
Are you enjoying that joke
Yeah,
right now?
I could have got us canceled right there.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah, the network execs.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
what is the other part of Capo Corner there?
Well,
young guy?
Today's somebody's birthday.
Yes, it is.
It's Miss Suzanne's birthday today.
Yes. Chris's long-suffering partner. in
That's
crime.
right. My Shetland bride, as I like to
Yes.
call her. 4 foot nothing.
She's an amazing chef.
Amazing
A
chef.
chef.
Yeah.
She teaches cooking.
Double red seal chef.
Yes, she is
Yeah.
a monster.
Culinary and pastry.
Monster cook.
Yeah. And what else does she do?
Rides horses like a mother.
Yes.
She what's the name of her horse?
Landor the Magnificent.
Landor the Magnificent.
He is the German sport horse.
Yes, the
He
German
does
sport
the
horse.
dressage.
Yes, that's right.
Or dressage.
So
Dressage.
yeah, so happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday,
Sue,
Sue.
who incidentally as well has been a buyer in the folk music market for 20 years, and that's how I met her.
Yeah.
Working her club, and she is an integral part of everything that we do.
Yeah. For the love of the music.
Yeah,
Right?
Like she had a cafe years ago called the Dragonfly, and it was just
Antigonish.
one of the best places to play music.
Yeah.
And you are a lucky man.
Well-
she puts up with you, boys.
As she says, she's paving her way to heaven.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she must be. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're a fucking arsehole.
Well, that's true. So here's to Susie. 23
Here's to
and never being kissed.
That's right.
Okay.
So Megan, there we are. All the
Technicalities out of the
formalities
way.
are out of the way.
Hey,
What now? What?
you fixed my lighter.
I did and fixed it well.
Look at that.
You have a Zippo that now
Whoa.
works. Yeah, there you go. Now you're tough.
My
So-
007 light. I like it.
Who has the first question?
We have a super chat from Larry Rhindress.
Larry
Larry
Rhindress.
Rhindress.
What does Larry Rhindress want?
Well,
What the hell?
I just thought I'd drop in and see what's going on. Have,
Larry damn Rhindress.
have a little
here it
snack.
is.
How are you?
Wonderful.
Look who's in the house.
Larry Rhindress
Love
is
it.
in the house.
Yep.
Larry Rhindress.
He's with us in the house.
Larry Rhindress.
He's larger than a mouse.
Larry Rhindress. We're glad to have him here. Larry Rhindress.
He
He'll help us
doesn't
drink
have
a
any
beer.
hair.
Oh, there you go. Works too. Good to have you here,
Larry
Rhindress.
Rhindress.
It's a pleasure to be
What
here.
an immense. You've supported us from the very beginning.
Thank you so much.
One of the many people who have done that for us. Man, it's fantastic to have you here.
Come to find out, he only lives 20 minutes away.
Yeah,
from us.
I had no idea. I was talking to this man for 2 years almost and thought he was far away. And my God, this is... And what happened? You put pickups in his guitar for him.
In your Martin D28?
And
Yep.
my Matlin handmade guitar, they're wonderful.
Wow.
The
Awesome.
clarity is amazing.
K and K.
And two
There
K and
you
K
go.
pickups. Just like that.
Yeah, just like that,
Yep.
boys.
Well, I'm glad you're happy.
I'm
Well,
very
and
happy.
I'm glad you're here and you enjoy yourself and have a chicken, a cracker, and
Yeah. You can even light my 007
play
lighter.
with your Zippo.
There you go.
Jack,
Shake an egg.
Jack loves them. Jack's just all over him like lint since he got here.
Oh, it doesn't help that he's beside the salami.
Well, that's true. That's true too. That's true.
We weren't
too.
going to say we had to hang a pork chop around Larry's neck or anything.
No, but it was close. All right, Ginger. What's the first question tonight?
We have a super chat from Sarah and James Nelson.
That's new.
I think it might
Sarah and James
be,
Nelson.
and according to their picture has them playing the fiddle and the guitar, so I think they're musicians.
Sweet.
Nice.
Very nice to have you here with us.
Welcome.
So they say, we are looking forward to the direction you mentioned that you're going to take Lim. We are listening in often to learn what we from you. Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
You had a good limb this week.
I did because I was forced. I'm forced now because I basically have taken. I took my life as far as it will go in limb, up to the point where we were laughing today. It was like, what can I say about meeting Ginger and getting married? Like, there's nothing to say. Like
That fateful day.
It is what it is, and we've done what we've done, and nothing has really changed except for the pandemic and. So there's not much more to say. So now I have to change limb into basically current events that affect my career, right? And there's so many things that give seed to the information that I put out this week. You know, there was a lot of information in that video, and some of it's, you know, people don't really want to hear. They don't hear how, you know, me telling, you know, Don Henley to pound Sam. Well, it's kind of true. The guy's a multimillionaire, and he made it off of our backs. And
First band to ever break $100 on a ticket price.
that's
by the way.
right. And I mean, it's just like we have to really, especially other musicians, have to be aware of how things work in the industry and how simplified it actually is now compared to what it was. Before, it was incredibly complicated and convoluted, and there was so many cooks in the kitchen that you couldn't get anything done. And by the time you had the cake baked, everyone had all the money.
Right. Let's be honest. It was all about the record companies making a profit
Right.
off of the artists. And for some bands who made it huge, like the Eagles, they made millions and millions and millions as well.
Millions.
But now that middle class is out,
Yeah.
and the times they are changing, as they say,
And it's the best thing that could have happened.
and it's the best thing that could happen because the playing field, in one way, is much broader, but it's also much leveler.
That's
for
right.
people.
Yeah. And that's exactly what I said in that video, and it's the absolute truth. Like, you must, you have to do. Now it doesn't. Your success as a musician now is based upon not your ability. If you don't have an ability, you won't have any success. You may have limited success among a small number of people who love you because you're you.
Thank you.
But that doesn't translate into strangers finding you and going, wow.
Getting blown.
You know what I
up.
mean?
Like
that's
Eli Patrick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hearing Eli Patrick and going, holy shit, this kid's like 17, can play his ass off.
And how would we ever have
We would
been
never have
exposed
known
to
him.
him?
No. And that's the beauty
He's
of this.
amazing.
That's the beauty of this, is that it doesn't matter who you are. There is nobody in between you and your audience. That is the key factor in all of this. And no, you're not going to make the dollars anymore, but you could actually make a living off of just being true to yourself and true to your audience.
Yep.
And that's all we've ever wanted. Is the whole industry has been a fight for 50 years. People, artists fighting labels, management, all this shit to be who they want to be.
Mm-hmm.
And they're being told by someone else they can't be that if they want to be commercially successful.
Right, because the masses are asses, and the record just wants to follow that formula.
Yeah, and it's
jam out
bullshit.
crap.
It's absolutely bullshit.
If you actually think about the whole process, and back to the day of Johnny Cash and Elvis and Jerry Lee Lewis, and when they all started, they were rolling around in a couple cars in a little caravan, going from gig to gig, and all down through the States and stuff, playing small venues.
Yep.
Well, now we've been through the whole thing, the massive stadium gigs and, corporate rock and all that kind of stuff. And now we're kind of, in a way, back on that early playing field.
We are.
Where you get to do your thing and get your exposure over this new medium that may start as a small house with a couple subscribers. And you don't know. It might take off and go absolutely viral, and you get millions of subscribers.
And remind all of you, if you haven't hit subscribe on our channel, please do it. It's absolutely free. It changes nothing about how you consume us.
Mm-hmm.
It only changes how YouTube sees us, and that's it. So if you watch us and don't subscribe, please subscribe. It doesn't change a thing, costs nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to ask you for anything.
Won't.
But it changes how, and that is the exact way it should work.
Yeah.
When you hit that subscribe button, you're telling the YouTube algorithm that you're watching us.
Same thing with the button.
Yeah, you hit the
Not
like.
that you'd like this.
No, you
but
probably won't. You should, if you take a shit button, that would be the one you'd have.
We
on
need
there.
our own button.
Yeah, but that's exactly
poop
the
emoji's
way
for.
that music should work.
Yeah.
Interesting analytics for you.
Yes,
60% of our viewers are not subscribed.
that's right.
Really?
Yeah.
And so we have how many now? We just crossed 18,000 subscribers, and that means
That's less than half the people that watch String Theory.
Another 60, 70,000
All right.
people.
We got to pause then, and everybody go and look and see if you're subscribed. We're
Hit
not
the
doing one more
hit
minute.
the subscribe button. Yeah, fuck you all.
Yeah,
I'm not saying another
until
word.
everybody goes and checks and
Matter of
sees.
fact, I'm just going to pour a shot of scotch here
do
and ignore all these until they hit subscribe.
Listen, before we move on, I noticed the shirt you're wearing. That was nice.
Yeah, that didn't work well at all.
That was all right. I noticed the shirt you're wearing,
Well done.
and we would be remiss if we didn't wish a happy birthday to the big fella himself.
What?
Because Susie and Matt Anderson share the same birthday.
Oh my god.
Hey, how are you?
Oh my god.
So, Maddie, love you. Happy birthday. See you
Well,
Saturday. We're going to get our barbecue on Saturday.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Did you hit subscribe yet?
Did Matt, did you hit subscribe?
Did you hit subscribe? Did you hit it? Have you hit it now?
I like those
Did
shirts.
you hit it yet?
Now.
Have you done it now? How about now?
Are you enjoying subscribe right now?
Are you tending to hit
probably
the
more the reviews
subscription?
Could you possibly hit like?
Yeah, we're going to, while you're hitting subscribe, we're going to
Enjoy a cocktail right now.
I'm enjoying one right now.
Hey, I could probably like this. See how
Oh,
that
Jesus
goes.
Christ, that's the winners list.
Chris is
Was
not
the
allowed to
winners
have
list.
fire.
We'd have
anymore.
to go and watch all the episodes to figure it out.
The winners list is soaked in scotch.
It's off the rails.
Typical string theory, boys and girls.
18 minutes in, and she's off the rails.
Oh yeah, we're right down the rabbit hole, full bore.
Ginger,
You ready for another question?
do it, Larry. Do it. Do it.
Next.
Well done.
And a boy, Larry.
We have a highlighted chat from Bram Avery. He's been a member for 7 months.
How you doing,
Bram.
Bram?
He says, JP, I loved the Guitar Summit this year. Superb as always. Cannonball Rag with Judd was great. What was your favorite moment this time around?
My favorite moment was just watching what the audience did when they heard Judd.
I know.
They almost shit.
Yeah.
They couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Like,
The straight man, eh?
oh
Judd?
yeah, Judd is so deadpan. You look at him and go, this kid can't play.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to come out of him.
Yeah.
And then he starts to play, and you go, holy shit. Like, the audience that night was just, he owned that room.
Yeah.
He had them in the palm of his hand.
Yeah, I know.
I just thought that was the most incredible thing. We had a conversation, him and I. I mean, I held Judd gunning when he was that big in my arms. He was only about 2 weeks old, and I told him, I said, this is really fun. He goes, why? He says, why? I said, well, because I took your father at the age of 22 to his first international folk festival as my bass player. And now here I am taking you at 17 to your first international folk festival.
Yeah.
Right. And we laughed. It was like, and Judd was like, "You're pretty old."
Always the understatement.
Yeah, you're pretty old.
I texted him after the show.
Did you? Oh,
and
God.
I Judd, this is your drunkle here.
You're drunkle.
Yeah, I'm Judd's drunkle. And I said, "Good job tonight, boy. You didn't suck." And you know what I got back? Message received.
Right.
That's all I got back from Judd. Message received.
my-
That's first.
Okay, I need that.
You do?
Yes.
Well,
I guard this with my life.
well, like I'm going somewhere with
This
it.
is my Apollo pick.
I kind of feel I need something tonight.
But yeah, you need something, all right. Connect.
Dear, we have a super chat from Ted Whitmore.
Ted Whitmore. Good to have you back, buddy.
Happy Wednesday, Ted.
He says, blew an A string on my 5420, put an acoustic one on. What do you think of that?
So you blew an A string off an electric and put an acoustic one on it? Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, if a 5420 is electric, then yes.
Well, it must be.
Yeah.
I think it is.
And put an
What
acoustic
do I
string
think?
on.
Well, I don't know. I don't think it's going to work.
How'd that sound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound pretty bad.
Yeah. Take a
pretty
movie.
heavy.
Take a movie and send it to us.
Yeah.
It's always fun to hear that.
Send us the movie of the impending explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Connect.
Well, the faith you have in people.
Yeah.
We have a super chat from Spike Doozer.
Now that's got to be new.
I feel like it might be.
Spike Doozer
Doozer?
is awesome.
Is he related to Biff Gyprock?
I could be related to Ted Pedway.
Yeah, Ted Pedway.
Biff Doozer.
Spike, not
Now
Biff.
that's just kick ass.
That is a good one.
Okay, bring it, Biff. What do you got, buddy?
It's Spike, not Biff.
Spike.
Oh, Spike. Biff Doozer. Spike Doozer. Spike Doozer.
Biff Dongle.
Biff Dongle.
Spike Dozer.
Yeah. Okay. Spike.
No, Biff. No, Spike.
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 Dozer.
Okay, here we go.
Right? Okay.
Sure.
It's fantastic.
It says, hi, JP. I love the arrangement you and Dave do. I've never picked cotton.
Yeah.
I'm lousy at figuring out songs, though. Would you be willing to share the chords?
Well, they're not hard. So we cut that song, I think, in F sharp, maybe something like that. And so it's drop D is all it is. So it's all just D. A. D. G. D. G. And the way I play it is I keep that A in the chord the whole time, so I'm going. And then change it to A. Then the D.
It's very Dave Gunning of you.
All I'm moving is my index finger.
Right.
G. A, and then up to G full, and I never pick cotton. This is B minor. That's a weird move, but I love it. B minor. That's like a. So there are G's with a D F over F sharp. That's it. That's all there is to the whole song. The key is to keep that high A in the D chord the whole time. And your chorus. Well, my mother did, and my brother did, and my sister did,
And the postman did.
and the
Milkman
and the
did.
baker did, and the mailman did, and the milkman did, and the Connect. This went fucking south in a hurry.
We have a super chat from Stephen Baker.
The milkman. Holy shit, boy! We're gonna get fucking. YouTube's
If
gonna
you keep dropping bombs, we're gonna...
YouTube's gonna shoot us. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, YouTube. I love you, YouTube.
I don't think that fixes it.
Okay.
I don't think the robots care.
No, the algorithm hates me now.
A super chat from Stephen Baker.
Baker, good to have you.
My son wants to start playing fiddle, and he's asked for one for Christmas. I really like those Yamaha electrics, and he loves how they look, and his daughter, who's 19, loves hers too. Do you have an opinion on this?
They're incredible instruments. There's the only thing you got to watch out for with those fiddles is that they come with a very high bridge, and I would ask if you bought L&M, I would ask to have the bridge lowered to a playable height. Other than that, they are flawless.
Do they make them in half size?
No, I don't believe so.
So that's
no.
the other thing. If she's young, and a full size might be too much as a first fiddle.
I don't actually believe in that.
Okay.
I think that playing small fiddles kind of somehow retards the learning process. And you're only that small for so long. So when you do have to go up to a larger fiddle, it's a whole new learning process. It's a whole new space
motor memory.
Yeah, all new motor memory. So I would just start off, and they're very slim and slight.
Yeah, they are.
Right. So
They are that.
you can't go wrong. But make sure that when you buy the instrument, that you make sure that the bridge is cut down to a fiddler's height, because they come really high, and they're very difficult to adjust. You can't cut them down the normal way because they're attached to the fiddle by the lead, right? So someone like Doug Sampson
It's gonna have
is
to
going
cut
to
it
have
down,
to do
reshape
it.
it.
Yeah, and it's easy for the person who has the tools and the patience, but we did it. Megan or Ginger and I did it on the one that I reviewed, and it was not easy. And the
You
reason
also don't have a lot of patience.
well, no, it's not that I don't have patience. It's just that I adjust fiddle bridge. I adjust fiddle bridges all the time, and it just doesn't take that.
I think she's calling you out.
You can't pick it up and go on sandpaper. It has to stay on the fiddle.
Yeah.
So we literally had to cut it down with a 3-corner file, which was a nightmare.
How much patience did you have for that?
Well, none, because that's not the way you do it.
He has no patience.
So, and you guys can both just kiss my arse. Look, come on, man, help me out. Connect.
Connects, Ginger.
A super chat from Ian Rossiter.
Hi, Ian.
Ian Rossiter, the playing with the Mossiter.
Playing with the mod. Where's this going? What's this?
Ian Rossiter, he's a great picker. Ian Rossiter, he likes his corn liquor. Ian Rossiter, he can play his ass. Ian Rossiter. Ian Rossiter.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Oh, that was a
That's
cool.
a jaunty. That's a
jaunty
lick.
little cool folk number there.
Ian. You
Ian
have the
Rossiter.
jauntiest lick going.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's almost better than
Pretty
Mr.
jaunty.
Potato Head's theme
Yeah,
song.
yeah, and we may have even surpassed Larry's. I think, but we're enjoying Larry Rhindress right
We're
now.
enjoying him right now with us.
He's just right here, right.
He's right behind us.
Yes, indeed.
He's been on my ass all night.
He's regretting his decision.
Next. Okay, what's Ian saying?
He says, at home for the next 3 days, awaiting my sniffles to pass.
Yeah, I have them too, buddy. I just got over them today.
How about a practice homework assignment?
Oh.
Give him something to learn.
Well, in that case, you need to learn. You should I'm doing a lot of playing tonight.
You are.
You need to learn. Here's what you need to learn. You need to learn the Doc Watson version, note for note, of Black Mountain. The JP ending's optional.
Are you sorry you asked yet?
You're avoiding the question.
There you go.
Close guitars.
Homework assigned.
There you go. Black Mountain Reg, Doc Watson, and I don't want to hear anything out of you until you play it. Next.
Super chat from Cam.
Cam
Disaster. Here we go again.
On that thing.
Cam Disaster.
We miss him oh so much.
Cam Disaster.
He hobbles on a crutch.
Cam Disaster.
Welder extraordinaire.
Cam Disaster.
You should see him go a donaire. Cheers, brother Cam.
Get real fancy now. All the fancy stuff.
Second verse.
He doesn't get a verse. Screw him. Cam, what do you got, buddy?
How you doing?
I saw Celtic Colors, awesome show, and kudos to Young Gunning and to you for pushing him into the light. Question: why for you don't mention these shows on here?
Shows.
I guess the shows that you do.
Well, to be quite honest with you, most of the shows that I am going to are all because of the pandemic are already sold out. There's not
That
a
was
lot,
all
there's
virtual.
not a lot of point. No, that was all virtual and
I think
free.
it's still up there. You can still watch it.
Yeah.
on
Which
YouTube.
reminds me, we have a major show happening here on Sunday.
This Sunday.
At 4 p.m.
Sunday.
Atlantic.
Live,
4 p.m.
live.
Yeah, Atlantic time. We have Montgomery Street here live.
With
in
a
the
sound
studio.
system that'll blow you away.
Way. And in all seriousness, it is a donation concert. So we're looking for people to send us cash. No question. And we already have raised a bunch of money for them prior to the lockdowns happening, where they couldn't get here for a year.
Right.
So that money's been all put aside, but we want to raise some more. We gotta get these guys a decent payday, and ourselves. And
Montgomery Street.
Montgomery Street's one of the most cutting edge acoustic bands in Canada, possibly in North America right now. They're really something.
We are looking forward to Sunday.
So don't miss that. And if you have the wherewithal to send us a few bucks, please do. 4 p.m. Atlantic time on Sunday, live off the floor here in the studio.
Right here.
It will be them tearing
on the floor.
butt off in person.
I hear that.
Finally,
I hear
after
that
all
we're
this,
bringing in some commentators, some special commentators.
yes, we are. Yes, we
as
are.
well.
Yeah,
So,
so it's going
there
to
will
be
be
a
a
very
play-by-play of the show.
It's going to be a very special day.
Yeah.
And the kids, they're tremendous musicians. Tremendous musicians. So there's a show plug for you.
What else are you going to do?
As for my shows, like I said, most of the things that I'm playing these days are sold out. So there's no point in advertising them because people just look for tickets and they can't get them. So that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But
But you can still watch the Guitar Summit on YouTube. It's still up.
yes,
Right.
it's still on YouTube until the end of the month.
If you search for Celtic Colors Guitar Summit.
As a matter of fact, everything Killers has done is up on YouTube until the end of the month.
Yeah.
So if I was you, because it's free, and it's never been like this before, go watch all those shows. Holy
There were some great
God.
shows that they put out.
Yeah, Celtic Colors, in my opinion, is the best festival in the world. It's just they have consistently just put together artists that you never see together. You know what I mean? It's just such a great mixture of talent from all over the planet. That's what their mandate is.
Yeah.
And they've just been, 25 years this year.
And the best of our talent from
Yeah.
Nova Scotia,
Exactly.
Cape Breton, Atlantic Canada.
Yep. So you fault him.
No.
Dawn Beaton is just a goddess of artistic directors. She knows what she's doing. Margie was there. Like it's just such a great family.
Yeah.
That runs it.
Yeah.
That puts it on, keeps it organized, and it's just unbelievable. So
Lapdog and Gig Dog were there.
Your rarely seen pre-show routine.
Yes, if you don't watch the Guitar
personal
Summit this
quaffing
year,
routine.
yeah, you will never be able to see my personal
Show ritual.
pre-show ritual.
Yes.
Which basically you're the only one's ever seen it.
Yes.
But now the whole world.
I've been subjected to it many times.
Yes. With my charcuterie board and my meditation board and my
your Ouija board.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ouija board.
I need a Ouija board to bring all the dead guitar players back. I have to channel.
Good. Next.
We have a super chat from Joe McGraw.
Joe McGraw, good to have you back,
Joe.
buddy.
He says, caught the guitar summit. Wow, Judd Gunning is amazing.
Yes, he is.
Did you or Dave teach him? Elaborate for us. P.S. You forgot to tell us about the summit.
Judd Gunning taught himself.
Yeah.
Judd Gunning is one of the most astute guitar players / students of the craft that I have ever seen. He credits me with things, but I actually wish he wouldn't, because I've never helped him that much physically helped him play.
That's bull crap. Because you sit here with Uncle JP sits and Judd comes in and sits, and you two go at it. So you've taught him a lot.
Yeah, but Judd's a sponge.
He is. He's actually more like a bag that's been steeped in the musical.
Over-steeped.
Yeah, but he has. He's been steeped ever since he was in a bassinet.
He's full of black gold.
He is.
Yeah. Red rose black gold.
Yes, and he may have a little Texas tea in the closet he likes to brew.
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
You're out, Judd. You're out.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, the kid is
amazing.
He's a student of the craft. He doesn't just play guitar. He lives. I've watched him, and we listened to his iPhone all the way up to Cape Breton.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that was on it was just killer music, like old music. He listened to everything from Robert Johnson to Leadbelly to Chet Atkins to Tommy Emmanuel to me to even he listens to his dad. Like he studies everything. And that is the way to become a great guitar player. And he will be, in my opinion, if he continues the way he's going, he could well become one of the best guitar players that ever come out of Canada. If he keeps going the way he's going, he has that fortitude to sacrifice, to learn.
And he yodels too.
And he's a wicked singer. Like the kid's just got it all. Yeah. I hate him. I want to punch him in the face. Next.
Punch him in the face. Oh dear. We have a highlighted chat from Cam.
Cam McMaster,
so
disaster
member,
on the Flaster.
He's been a member for 16
months.
Mr. Potato Head.
Yes.
Says hello to Larry, Chris, and JP. I guess I don't exist anymore.
I don't exist. Oh no! Now we're gonna get. Now you've done it, Cam. Now you've done it.
Hand me the pitty pipes over there, Larry. I'll play it too.
Violin is
now we're in trouble. You done pissed off the ginger. Oh, you're done now. You will never get another question answered ever again. You know, you think Jeff Gallant's good at band.
Yeah.
We cut him out all the time.
Yeah.
We never talk to him.
Do you know what that's called? That's called being up Cinnamon Creek.
Yeah, you were up Cinnamon Creek without a means of
without
conveyance,
a muffin.
Son. Yeah, you're screwed now, boy. All right. What you got?
His question is Larry going to play for us?
No.
I wish.
No, Larry doesn't play tunes.
Okay, Larry doesn't play tunes.
We're breaking Larry in easy.
Yeah, Larry's just enjoying himself.
He's just hanging with
pretty
the boys.
happy back there.
Yeah, we're happy to have him here with us.
Listen, have you got a question? You got a chance to do a question in person.
How long have you two been friends?
Oh my Jesus!
You know that's been
but nobody's ever asked that.
All right, so we met in Prince Edward Island in the restaurant of a
1996
of a I don't know what hotel it was. It was during ECMA.
Charlotte. It was a Delta, Charlottetown, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't that one. I was with Jimmy Flynn.
Yeah. And I was having breakfast with him.
You were having breakfast, and I don't know what hit me, but I got up that morning, and my hair was all messed up, so I just decided I was in a mood, and I did grimly with my hair. It looked like a spiky mohawk.
Yeah.
And I went downstairs and sat down at the table, and JP took one look at me and started doing that. And that was that. That's how long we've known each other. A long friggin' time.
Been through many a mile of road.
Many a Sobeys bag between us.
Yes,
eh?
sir.
Yeah.
And not much else. Good next. There's a lot of super chats over there, I see.
There are.
Hey, bring them on. Let's do it.
So we have a super chat from Brian Poirier.
Brian Poirier.
Hey, Brian.
Just stop burning stuff over there.
I'm
can see
excited. He fixed my lighter.
I'm going to set my leg on fire.
Hey JP, this isn't a string question. Hey, what's a good recording preamp to use for recording within a reasonable price range? Joe, what are you doing?
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
That's a complex question.
Yeah, because I use Apogee and RME gear and stuff, and it's cheap. It's in the thousands of dollars. So.
It depends on what are you recording into. Are you recording into Pro Tools or a software program, or are you using a lot of people still use a little multi-track setup at home.
And you know what? Focusrite makes small single input amps.
Yeah.
But they're still $800 to $900.
They are. Avalons are nice. That's you'd have to narrow the scope of that question a little bit.
And you got to figure out what you want into the studio.
Yeah.
If you want, because you could literally get like a interface that has maybe 8 in.
Mm-hmm.
But you could also get one really nice preamp that has 1 in.
Yep.
That you just switch everything out into that one preamp to record your vocals, your guitar, your acoustic stuff, whatever, right?
Absolutely.
So it's not cheap, man. It's just not cheap. Studio gear, even though the software and stuff and the framework of what makes a studio now is relatively inexpensive. The computers, like in order to buy a Mac computer that runs Pro Tools successfully on a pretty large scale, where you can get 24 in and a million out.
Yeah.
You're looking at $10,000 for a good computer.
For the computer setup.
Yeah, just for the computer.
Yeah.
Plus another $5,000 for your speakers. Plus another couple thousand for in and outs.
Interface.
Yeah. So
digital workstation. It all depends.
You'd be better off, just like you said, buying an all-in-one.
Yeah.
Like a Roland or a Zoom.
If you're dabbling at home, that's what I'd do.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Because they're so cheap.
Yeah.
You can buy a Zoom 24 out, 8 in for $900.
Yeah.
And they have every single thing that Pro Tool has. They have all the effects, all of the mastering and mixing things that you need. Seeing it is a pain in the butt. Sometimes they have an out that you can put on the computer screen.
Yeah.
But I mean, unless you want to go, get really serious with recording, it's expensive. It's not even the software, the Pro Tool software, that's expensive, and now that's turning into a $1,500 a year subscription.
Right.
So like they're getting us coming and going. So it's just like, it's not cheap, but there are options out there that can get you what you want, and all you're really looking for is to create decent WAV files. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Now, if you're set up already and you're just saying, hey, what's a good preamp, there are a myriad of the names. Yeah. Avalon out there. Focusrite, Neve.
Apogee. RME.
And there's a lot of products out there where you can actually build your own preamp modules.
That's right.
And I've done that for some friends of mine. For Chris Kirby, we've built a whole pile of preamps and channels for his recording studio. So if you're an electronics guy, that's a good option for you.
You could
like to tinker.
You could make preamps for somebody, very good preamps for somebody.
You can, but you know what? The kits are already out there. Somebody else has done all the engineering, and a lot of them are copies of famous circuits that have proven themselves, like they're Neve copies, and they're copies of very venerable gear that come in kit form. Yeah, and you can buy them in kit form and assemble them yourself if you know how to solder and do all that kind of stuff and have some test gear, or you can actually buy us pre-assembled. Yep. Right? Or I hear there's people on eBay that actually buy them as a kit, assemble them and calibrate them and sell them on eBay at a minimal markup.
You know, another company that I like is M Audio.
Yeah, M Audio.
M
has some
Audio
great
does
stuff.
really good stuff that's cheap. All you have to do, basically, if you're just looking for the preamp and you have your net fixed already, what you're recording into, go to Long McQuaid and just say, I need a good preamp.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm recording into, and they'll go, you need this.
Yeah, chances are they may have something. They may have something used or traded in that is right in your snack bracket.
Long McQuaid is the best company in the country to find that kind of gear.
Yeah,
they always have it. They always keep it. They know they're like the staff doesn't matter what store you into.
Yeah.
There's always a recording guy geek in there.
Yeah,
everywhere you go.
There's a lot of geeks over there.
There is, and that's
Doug
what you need. You need the geeks. You need guitar geeks.
Damn Doug Sampson.
Oh, damn good, Doug Sampson.
Kevin Durning's another knob over there too.
All right, 10x. We got to get through these super chats before 25.
Oh my. They're not all
25
questions.
to 12.
They're not all questions, though.
All right. Give her. Let's get a...
Do it, Ginger. Do it.
So we have one from Stephen Baker.
Who?
Stephen Baker.
Stephen Baker.
Stephen Baker. No, he's not.
Oh, okay.
He's the one who bought the Cody. He's coming to the show.
My apologies then, Stephen.
Yeah, Stephen Baker's the guy that bought my blue Cody. He's coming to see us at the Triangle first weekend in November.
I'll be there, Stephen.
Yes, he will. And
We'll have a Guinness together.
we will enjoy it together.
Cam might be there too.
Oh, God.
We're just talking about it now.
What?
What's Stephen say?
So he sent us some money. So he sent $300 for the show on Sunday.
What?
For Montgomery Street.
As a super chat?
Yes.
Holy crap, Stephen.
Holy flying arseholes.
Holy dying, lifting Palomino Jesus.
Is he coming live?
Holy shit, boy.
Holy flaming balls of shit.
Thank you. That's absolutely unbelievable. Thank you very much.
I'm just...
Yeah, all of that, what he said.
That right there.
Okay.
Indeed.
So we got to put that on the list
Yes,
of money
I will.
collected. Thank you, Stephen. God bless your heart, buddy.
Good job.
Okay. Next.
We have a super chat from Casp Forever.
Who?
Casp Forever.
Casp Forever.
Yes.
That's got to be new.
No.
Oh, shit.
I've said that many times.
Okay.
Could you discuss string spacing? I play fingerstyle music and find that on my guitars I struggle to play certain pieces, while on other guitars I can comfortably play.
Well, that's because most guitars don't come with a 1 3/4 nut. And that's what I use on almost every guitar I own. It's the widest accepted spacing for steel string guitars. And that's what you want. Every guitar that I own and that I gravitate to always ends up having a 1 3/4 inch nut.
Yep.
The other size, I don't even know what it is. It's the smaller one. I don't know.
Right.
What's the measurement of that one?
I'm not sure what the measurement is.
7/16 or whatever, 1 7/16 or I don't know what it is. But it's a pain in the ass.
But if you do have a smaller hand, like I know lots of girls playing that have daintier hands.
Yeah, but they always like wide neck guitars.
Some of them do.
Look at Dolly Parton. I can name you all kinds of female players who like 1 3/4 inch nut, right?
Yeah.
They go for a wide neck because they have dainty fingers and they want to play.
Whether you need a wide neck or a narrow neck, take your guitar if it's not comfortable to a luthier, and they'll cut you a new nut. They'll even cut you a new saddle.
Yes.
Some of them will even trim your neck.
But there's a problem with that. I've had that done. And the guitars that I've had it done to the most are Ovations because they have one of the narrowest string spacings of any company ever. Mm-hmm. And I have taken those guitars to Doug and said, listen, they're not even using all this neck. Get this nut spaced out to the max, right? And it still isn't 1 3/4 because the neck width has to be 1 3/4 capable, right?
First, yeah.
So you can do exactly what you're saying. You can take a neck that's narrow and go to a luthier or a tech and have the nut respaced so that it actually takes advantage of the whole fretboard. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, that will never be 1 3/4.
No.
You know what I mean?
And you can if you're aggressive, you'll roll the strings off.
Roll the strings off exactly.
Yeah.
So,
but I'm more thinking of somebody that the string spacing is too large for the standard thing, and you can for like I've got a friend of mine that she took a Larrivee in because she's dainty, and they actually narrowed the whole neck for her.
Right.
So it can be done,
Yeah.
and it's not that expensive if you're not narrowing the whole.
So the best thing to do, obviously, is to find guitars. When you buy a guitar, you make sure you buy a guitar that's got a 1 3/4 inch nut.
Yeah,
That's the key, right? Once you have that, you will never have a space when you're playing. And I know exactly what you're talking about, because I'm going to give you an example of this. There's a tune that I play, and I'm not even sure what the neck width on this guitar is. It's very comfortable. Something tells me it's not quite 1 3/4. I don't think it's the widest.
I think it is. It looks to me like standard.
So I used to play this tune all the time.
You're holding that guitar very close.
And I used to
Get it
play
there.
this thing called that Chet called the Hawaiian slack key, and I've always capoed it at the first fret, even though Chet played it at the first fret in open G. The reason I capo it
Is to widen the
is
neck.
to widen the neck. That one extra fret allows me to go. So I need all those openings, and if I'm back at the nut,
You can't do it.
you can't do it, right? So that's how much I gravitate towards the widest neck possible. The
Right.
guitar, my signature model Boucher, 1 3/4 inch nut, and it's just gorgeous.
And if
right?
you've
Like
just got fingers like sausages, you're stuck playing a classical guitar, and you may as well learn some flamenco and just deal with it.
yeah, just
Play a bass.
start eating Spanish rice and go Kennex.
Dear.
Ba-boom-cha.
We have a super chat comment or trivia, I guess, from Ian Ruster.
Ian Ross.
In Rossiter.
Why do fish live in water?
God.
I don't know.
Because pepper water makes them sneeze.
Oh, my Jesus
Jesus.
Christ! And I wrote a big song for him today.
Wow.
An epic song too.
Wow, Ian.
Kennex.
Well, thanks, Ian. That was great.
Yeah.
We have a donation for this show on Sunday from Cajun Queen.
Yes. Cool.
Thank you on behalf of them. And another donation for the show from Bram Avery.
Wow.
Nice, Bram. Thank you.
Buddy.
So you keeping
you,
track of
guys.
all these, Ginger?
Yeah, huh?
Okay.
Thanks, Cajun Queen.
Dear.
Has to go in the pot.
Yep. We have a comment and a super chat from Tim Bennett.
Tim Bennett.
Tim.
Are you? What part of the world are you in now? I wonder.
He said, "Stay from New Delhi."
Oh boy.
There you go.
My
He's in New Delhi.
God. It's
And
at
thanks for
3
doing what
o'clock
you
in
do.
the morning to watch us.
Yeah.
I'll have an order of butter chicken and some lamb Rogan Josh, please.
Yeah, really, bring that over.
There you go. Okay, next. Love you, Timmy.
Super chat from.
Jeff Gallon.
Jacques Galland.
Gonna play the Jeff song.
He's wearing that Connect stat right now. He better be wearing that damn Connect stat.
Jeff Gallant. He's over in PI. Jeff Gallant. He's
Quite a guy.
He's quite a guy.
Quite a guy.
Jeff Gallant. He's a Spud Islander. Jeff Gallant.
He used to fly a Britain Norman under.
That was a rather touching ballad.
Yeah. You go look up a Britain Norman Islander.
There you go,
Jeff
buddy.
Gallant.
What's Jeff got?
He says, "Big John, glad you're in better shape this week. Chris, settle down. You're worked up." And to our special guest, keep it down.
Oh! You let her fly, Larry. You remember what we told you?
Thanks,
First
Jeff.
sign of weakness.
Love you, brother. I love
Attack.
you. I love you.
Hi, Jeff.
Thanks, buddy. Connect.
We got the fam family here. The
Whole fam family.
The next one requires scrolling. So the top. We had a question from Darren Murray.
Darren Murray, yes.
He's wondering if you played orangewood guitars, if you have any thoughts.
I just ordered one today. Today.
You've been keeping this a secret from me.
Is that a coinky dink?
It is a, I don't know.
I'd
but
say it is
they-
a quinky dink.
But it is a quinkydink because they were not sold in Canada until a week ago. And now there's an orangewood.ca. And I just ordered their top of the line mahogany OM.
You are so in shit.
You know what it cost?
What?
$300.
Whoa.
$300
Shut
for
the
this
front
guitar.
door.
Yep. So that's on its way. It's supposed to be here in 5 days.
Where's the CA located? Where's it coming from?
They're in Los Angeles.
Yeah, but where?
But they opened a depot in Canada.
So where are they
because-
shipping from in Canada?
I don't know, but it's shipping from inside Canada.
Wowza.
So it's an orangewood.ca, and it was $300.
We're gonna be pulling that sucker
You're
apart.
goddamn right. I'm going to pull it apart because they are getting so much attention for, you know, like our buddies at Recording King, right? Recording King has proven that you can build wicked guitars for almost no money, and Orangewood is doing the same thing. Except Orangewood is not quite as fanciful as Recording King, and they don't have the legacy that Recording King has. But Orangewood is, I hope, when I get this guitar, I really hope it's good.
So you ordered their OM.
It's the top of the line OM, all mahogany, solid mahogany, top, back, and sides.
Right.
For $300.
Wow.
Canadian. $300.
Any
Like,
mother of toilet seat? No.
There's just a no.
Okay.
Yeah. So that should be here in a week, and as soon as I get it, I'm reviewing it.
Mm-hmm.
And for better or for worse, I hope it's good. I really do, because I think that kind of company, just like Recording King, they need to be represented. They need to be put forth for people who want a really good instrument for no money, because it's happening everywhere. There's all kinds of companies that are doing it, and it's been a long time coming where you can buy premium instruments for a fifth of what it costs to buy the name brand. The Inspired by Gibson Epiphones, right?
Yeah.
They're $1,000 guitar taking the place of a $7,000 guitar. It's copying, those type of things. These are important. People need to be happy about their instrument.
Yeah.
That's the main thing, right? So if Orangewood can carry the mail, by the God, I'm getting behind them. So we're gonna find out. I'm gonna do a review, and it's gonna be brutal. And they don't. If it sucks, boy, they're gonna get burnt.
That reminds me of something that we just talked about over the weekend. Is your Sigma that I put the K&K in?
What a beautiful guitar that is.
And I mentioned to JP when I was working on the guitar and looking at it, and inside it, it's a nice guitar.
Yeah, it's really
It's
well
not
done.
a fantastic guitar, but it's a really nice guitar.
Yeah.
And I looked at it and I came back down and I said to you, if you had that for a year and liked it and learned how to play and you were like really getting into it, for another $100 or $200, if you replaced the nut
and the
saddle
and the pegs
had a luthier that knew what he was doing, tweak that guitar in for you for a couple extra $100,
it's a lifetime guitar.
It's a lifetime guitar, and you could take that bass Sigma that you've learned on, the feel of it, and you could turn it into a Cadillac for yourself.
Gorgeous, that guitar.
Yeah,
it's so well built on the outside. It's just absolutely gorgeous, that guitar. So much work in the and like it's so well done. Like there's just I cannot fault them.
It's a lot of guitar for the money.
It's a massive amount of guitar for the money when you're thinking about, and I'm going to do a comparison video against the Martin 41. I want people to hear the difference between that and the 45 Sigma. There's a real issue there.
Yeah.
Right? Do you want to spend the $7,000 on the 41, or do you want to spend $1,000 on this other guitar, which will do damn near what the other one will? It's gonna be close.
Paying a lot of money is not a guarantee of getting a quality product.
And obviously, there's some people that, and me included, that will never hear a Martin any other way except from a Martin. That's the sound that they have.
Yeah.
But there's so many other brilliant guitars that deliver a playability and a spirit with them that just will inspire you.
Yeah.
That's the most important. That's like what I keep telling people every day It isn't about the price tag or the name on the headstock.
No.
Or any of those things. It's about what gets you fired up to play.
Mm-hmm.
Does this guitar like this? I've seen people. I get fired up holding this thing
Yeah, because it's that thing.
because it's so unique.
It's stupid
such
how
a
unique it is and how
unique
good it
guitar.
sounds. Yeah.
It sounds amazing.
Yeah.
It plays like a dream. And I put that down and I walk over and I pick up my signature model Boucher, and that's another whole rabbit hole down to go down, right?
Yeah.
Or one of my Yeris or one of my Yamahas or what, like
Yeah.
they're all built for speed. That speed in your
Yeah.
heart that makes you want to play, right?
Yeah. And no matter what you pay for it, you don't have to pay $5,000, $8,000, $10,000
you don't.
for a boutique guitar, because testament what's on my workbench that you saw this week and you know about, we won't say any names,
Yeah.
that the bridge came off on,
Yeah.
you know, and the bridge is split,
Yeah.
you know, not due to any fault of you don't have to pay all that money.
You don't. It's
No.
absolutely
It's
true.
not a guarantee of quality
No,
at all.
it's not. It absolutely isn't.
Yeah.
All right, we got. Oh Jesus, we're overtime.
And we got more super chats. So
Okay,
just hang
let's
on.
have them all real quick.
So Stephen Baker sends another one. He
All
says,
right.
"How much super chat cash for an extra hour?"
You don't have enough cash, bud. But I appreciate the offer. Thank you.
And then Jet sent us one,
Yes.
and he says, "I know Big John will like this. My Potbelly pig Lionel is now playing his new xylophone with the assistance of peanut butter."
Oh my God.
Video, please.
Oh Jesus.
Video,
Yeah.
please.
Why do we miss all this stuff?
Yeah, we need to see a video. I'm
I call
assuming he puts
bullshit on
peanut butter
Jeff.
on the keys.
Does he really have a potbelly
He
pig?
Oh,
does.
yeah.
I've seen
No.
pictures of Lionel.
Absolutely.
Okay, I need pictures of Lionel, Jeff.
I've seen them. I have them somewhere.
He's great.
That's
Beautiful
funny.
piggy.
We have Ralph Proshup sent us some money for the Montgomery Street show.
Sweet.
Thank you, Ralph.
Thank you, Ralph.
Neil McLinden has a super chat about what you were just discussing. Testament to that point, I had to play 14 HD 28s and didn't find a single one that beat the one I ended up with. High money guitars are not made equal.
No, they aren't.
They are
I
not.
Totally
You are
agree.
correct.
You're exactly right.
They're a living thing.
They are.
Every guitar is a living thing,
And there's
except
no-
maybe that, but pretty cool thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Connect?
Joe wants to know where his song is.
What song?
Your brother. He wants a song.
Well,
Happy birthday to you. You're as old as dirt.
Chew. Okay, Connect.
Love you, Joe.
And then, Dave Lysecki.
Uh-huh.
He sent us some money for the Montgomery Street show as well.
Thank you,
Jesus.
Dave.
Well, I didn't even mean that. You guys had money in on this show. That's fantastic. But
It'll all go in the same pot.
yeah, it'll all go in the same pot.
roll it
If you're watching and you know anybody wants to watch on Sunday,
Whatever is
make
convenient.
sure they know they can donate to jpcormier38@gmail.com with Interact Transfer, or go directly to PayPal, which is PayPal. What is it? PayPal.
At me.
PayPal.me
Oh yeah,
Dot me.
PayPal.me//JPCormier.
music.
Music.
And if you want to drop
So long
by,
since
if you want to drop by in person, it's $50 at the door, and all the free beer you can drink,
That's correct.
and lobster tails are included.
Yeah, and Chris is cooking them.
You're
Yeah,
over promising a lot.
And he will be dressed in a tutu and /pig dress.
There's a lot of is being made here today.
Okay, so the question
The question is, what is the name
of
our beer sponsor?
ooh, slippery.
What
little...
is the name of our beer sponsor
You
that
didn't
we've been
even-
talking about for the last?
But you didn't mention them
I-
this week.
No.
And I'm drinking one right now. The Hudson.
Are you drinking one right
I'm drinking the Hudson 2850 West Coast IPA, which is 500
from here.
500% alcohol.
500%.
Every time I drink a drink of this, an angel dies.
Is that a good thing? We have the answer.
Oh,
So,
Wow, like that.
Who is it?
Catfish Creek Chuck.
Whoa, there you go, Catfish.
It says City.
That's right.
There you go.
Catfish Creek Chuck. Who's number 2?
Sarah and James Nelson.
Sweet.
There you go. Awesome, guys.
So send us an email.
Who's this one? Oh, that's where you
That's
spilled
okay.
the scotch.
I can still see it. It's Cam McMaster and Eli Patrick Music.
There you go.
So there you go, guys. You want to send an email to jpcormier38@gmail.com so that we will have a record of you, but we do. We'll find you. And yeah, you're in the draw for the massive prize that's coming from all 3 sponsor shops that work with us: G&G Music, Fantasy Music in Halifax, and the Opry Music Store and Mirror Machine in Brunswick. This is really cool.
And also they get to attend.
You're going to be
concert.
enjoying it.
What's that?
The special concert for the winner.
Yes, the entire list of people that are on that end up on this list for the draw are going to be invited to a private concert on YouTube. It'll just be for you guys, and yeah, it's going to be awesome.
It is.
Going to do an hour-long program here, just tear it up.
The
and
prize
laugh.
pack by the time this thing goes off is going to be ja bomb,
That's right.
isn't it?
Roll, Ginger.
Yep.
All right.
And we thank you very much for. Will you stop, please, setting me on fire, please? And I fixed that lighter too good.
You did.
Yeah.
Larry Rhindress.
Larry
everybody.
Rhindress was in the house. Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
You are the
brother.
man. You are the man.
Great to have you with us.
Can't
Good to be
believe
here.
that you're
Awesome.
actually sitting here at the table with us. Did you
Thank
enjoy
for
yourself?
having me. I loved it.
Awesome. A special thanks to Ginger, the wonderful Ginger.
Pilot Ginger.
Yes, that was it. Cam or Jeff?
Cam.
Oh, Cam. You're in.
You got some digging
You're
to do,
in-
Cam,
oh,
buddy.
Cam.
You got some digging to do.
You're gonna wish you had a bigger shovel, pal. I'm telling you right
You
now.
better bring your party shoes to the
Oh God.
to the live show.
Oh yeah. You are in so much trouble.
Yeah, you're gonna do some sucking up. my
Oh
friend.
yeah. Get your chapstick on, because you're gonna have to kiss some ass. All right, buddy. We love you all, and remember the gold rule: he who has the most guitars when he dies wins. That's it.
It's certainly gonna cost you a lot in strings.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Well, not after you're dead.
No,
It'll
true.
be nothing, but that's all right. Up until then, maybe, but
Good point.
that's right.
Take care, everybody.
Love you guys.